is won by the Order of Anarchy.
Order of Shadows.
Order of tradition.
Anything is possible.
Oh my, caught them off guard. And that is why you always need to keep your guard up.
But come on, that was a blatant cheap shot. Dude Love in the ring here, ready to deliver his own unique brand of groovy in-ring action.
Ooh, have mercy. This guy is the coolest cat around. When Dude Love is in the building, he brings the fun and the funk.
He also brings the pain to his opponents. That's what it takes to win.
And he is up against someone who is determined to get the win here no matter what. As both men should be, Saxton. If you're not trying to win, you're not trying. Period.
He's left wide open here.
Set off, there's the reversal. Nice handspring evasion.
Drop kick. Dude Love in a state of distress.
Yeah, Dude Love needs to rethink his strategy fast.
He has to be in a world of hurt here.
At this point in the match, you have to expect to be run down.
Blocked it. The knees up could provide a huge turnaround.
DDT.
Corey, what do you think Dude Love needs to do to secure a victory here?
Well, the best thing Dude Love can do, Cole, is be himself. And by that, I mean be more Mick Foley. Dance less, focus up, bring the intensity. There's simply nothing scarier than a grown man in tie-dye coming at you with full force.
Going to the top rope. What's his plan?
Soaring!
5-star frog splash!
There it is.
Now the pin. 2. An exhausting match, but a victory he'll savor forever. Oh no, not waiting a second.
Striking first, always a solid strategy.
Yeah, and a shady strategy. The brash Grayson Waller ready to get this match underway.
I don't know if there's anything Grayson Waller is better at than running his mouth, Michael, but I'll admit he's still pretty talented inside the ring. If he focused as much on his in-ring ability as he does on his trash talking, he could be a certified Hall of Famer in no time.
Funny enough, Byron, I'm sure Waller is already working on his Hall of Fame ceremony speech.
Yeah, but meeting him in the ring's quite an obstacle. There's nothing about this superstar that signifies he'll be a pushover.
A steady stream of moves taking out Waller.
But Grayson can't let this flourish derail him.
Grayson Waller does a lot of talking. Did his mouth run bad check here tonight?
Waller knows he has the ability to back up whatever he says before, during, or even after the match. Strip away all his talk, and Waller is still a top-tier opponent no matter the situation.
Elbow drop!
He saw that one coming.
Cody cutter from the top! He's been put through the ringer tonight.
We're reaching that point where one more big maneuver could change the whole match. Incoming! He looks like he's about to put his opponent in their place.
Bang! Crucial counter there.
Strong kick. A running Hurricane Rana. Sometimes you just gotta show off and show out. Both superstars taking a breather at the moment. Trying to get the Grayson Waller effect to spread through the crowd. Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio. Incoming!
Knees up. Got the knees up just in time.
From behind. Back suplex. Turns that away. Oh my gosh! What a Cody cutter! Moonsault! Some might call that showing off, but what a display. What a way to flaunt your abilities.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
Oh my God! Transitions into the pin. Is this it? And that's all she wrote. And here we go, ladder match underway. The ring just comprises of superstars and a seemingly endless supply of ladders at their disposal.
This is about seeing who the better superstar is. And if we're really being honest, this is about inflicting as much pain as you possibly can on your opponent with a metal ladder.
Oh, kick to the body. Oh, a step up enziguri. Bayley not looking very role model-like there. Quite the opposite, in fact. She's being made somewhat of an example here.
She needs to protect herself so she can make it up the ladder later.
You have solidified your name as a top athlete when you're able to pull off that move. And Bayley's having trouble managing his onslaught.
Bayley's game plan isn't working how she wanted.
We've seen some creative ways superstars will use the ladder in this type of match. Is that what it takes to win?
It's certainly a good approach, Michael. Surprising your opponent in a ladder match can be one of the most effective strategies. You just don't want to get too far ahead of yourself.
It's certainly a fine line you have to walk in this match. A running swanton!
Gets the knees up. Incredible wherewithal.
Shin breaker into the dragon screw.
Oh my goodness.
What a smash.
That is just insulting. Way to avoid that.
The physicality on display there. Unbelievable. Taking this thing out onto the floor now. Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring.
Thunderous clothesline.
And he's going to the top.
Lift off.
5-star frog splash. Oh, man, she finds a hard landing on the outside. Setting up the ladder, center of the ring.
Definitely the spot you want to put it.
Oh, reaching.
So close to victory.
It's going to take some time, but you got to just keep going. This might be the final. Grabs it, and the ladder match is over.
Well, so much for a feeling out process. These two are unloading. Starting things off like a line brawl. You know this one's personal.
They should just be grateful they didn't get a 5-minute major.
Getting set up in the corner now.
Pretty drop kick. Oh, the knees caught him. Could be a turning point.
A narrow escape.
Catapulting down on the opponent. Legend facing a bit of a roadblock there.
Yeah, but she still has a lot left in the tank.
She was ready with the counter. Lash doing what she can to halter the beatdown.
The U-turn Lash needed in this match could have been that right there.
Enziguri finds its mark.
Legend having trouble gauging the offense here.
Legend showing some vulnerabilities in her game. Showing off the quickness. That'll turn things around in a hurry. There's one bit of advice I can give Lash Legend in this one, is to focus up. Don't get too cocky too soon. There's plenty of time to celebrate after you get the win. Right now, it's the time to work.
Fair point, Corey. Lash has all the tools to pull out the W here, but she can't get ahead of herself.
Is able to avoid heavy contact.
Running Hurricane Rana. Agility like that is what can set you apart from the rest of the locker room.
Unique offense.
That maneuver goes to show you how much speed kills.
From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me?
Watching.
5-star frog splash.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
2. And the victory. We don't get to see Inferno matches. Here we go, starting things off like a couple of old-school heavy hitters.
Talk about a hot start. These two aren't looking to have a friendly competition here.
Yeah, this is going to be a battle. Drop kick. This onrush has got to be draining Sikoa.
Solo has to find a way to turn things around. Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength.
Shot right to the ribs. Able to avoid damage with an evasive maneuver.
Battle of counters. No one's getting their full offense in. We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated. Answer after answer for each other's offense.
The feeling of being surrounded by those flames has to be one of the most unnerving situations you can find yourself in. I really don't know how anyone can prepare for an Inferno match.
You really want to keep things to the mat here. Ground your opponent and keep them down. Wear them out as much as possible, because the more exhausted they are, the easier it is to drag them towards that raging inferno. High-level ability being shown with each of these counters.
Phoenix splash!
You gotta be kidding me.
And Sikoa on the receiving end again.
Solo needs to start.
Look out!
5-star frog splash!
Knees up, knees were up. All the breath taken out of their body with that counter.
And he goes crashing to the outside. And he's leaving the ring for the moment.
He wastes no time dodging the attack.
And slides back into the ring.
He's in a precarious situation.
Belly to belly. Vicious. Sliding out of danger there.
What a clothesline! Bang! Crucial counter there.
From out of nowhere. RKO! Best shot fired. But now it's time for a little more literal firepower.
Springboard! Oh my God!
Oh my gosh!
Oh, lands right on the knees. That can change everything.
Fast thinking saved him there. Sikoa,
The spinning solo by Sikoa!
Solo Sikoa showing just how dangerous he can.
Uh-oh! That didn't go as Solo picked.
From out of nowhere.
RKO!
And now he has to get the Flames involved after that attack.
Wait, oh no! Oh God! Oh my! Out to the floor!
And through the flames in the process, firefighters on standby as this match finally comes to an end.
Emotions running high. These two don't want to wait to get going.
Okay, they got it out of their system.
Well, not by a long shot. This is going to be an emotional match from here on out. And targeting the leg there. And the striking ability of Nikki put on the back burner for a moment.
Yeah, but she's not showing any signs of giving up. In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Ooh, distress showing in the face of Nikki Bella.
Heavy work being done to Nikki right now.
Boom! Oh, no! Someone call the orthodontist.
And Nikki Bella needed that badly.
Yeah, for the moment, she has staved off potential disaster. Let me impart some wisdom. If Nikki Bella wants to win this match, she needs to take charge. Nikki hits hardest when she's asserting herself and brashly going after what she wants. That's what we need to see from her here.
So you recommend grabbing the bull by the horn, so to speak? I could certainly see that kind of bold strategy working in Nikki's favor. Ascending the ropes. Here we go.
All the way to the outside. Trying to do as much damage as humanly possible.
But at what cost?
Back into the ring here.
From the top, through the air, and connects. Completely throwing self-preservation out the window.
I don't know how your mind would even think about doing that.
Shoulders are down.
Is this the end?
No, she kicks out.
What a match. From out of nowhere.
RKO!
Putting this one to bed.
That will end it. Emotions running high. These two don't want to wait to get going.
Starting things off like a line brawl. You know.
Oh, look at this. The schoolgirl.
It's a little early for an earnest attempt.
Running Hurricane Rana.
Sometimes you just gotta show off and show out.
A steady stream of moves taking out LeRae.
Candice needs to find a way to grab the reins. Fast movement gets her out of the way. He might be able to start mounting something here.
But will that prove to be the chance he needs in this match? These two showing how well they know each other.
There's a Russian leg sweep.
These will keep you down.
Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
Brutal club.
You saw that being telegraphed. Running Hurricane Rana. It takes a certain level of athleticism to pull that off. Oh my gosh.
She's starting to wear down here.
Another reminder that the longer this match goes on, the harder things are going to get.
Corey, how do you compete against a versatile competitor like Candice LeRae?
While Candice has a deep...
Watching.
5-star frog splash! Is it enough? Is this the end? 2! He wins! He wins! Before the bell.
Emotions taking the wheel before we officially get underway.
And it paid off. Well, we'll see how the rest of this match goes. And Grayson Waller is here, ready to bestow us with what he calls the Grayson Waller rub.
You make it sound so dirty, Cole. But that's neither here nor there. Grayson Waller's about to put on a show. And watch out for his strikes. The former Golden Gloves boxer's always a second away from simply knocking the competition out cold.
I've seen Waller's talk show. That's enough to put people to sleep. But we'll see how Waller does in this match.
He's taking on a guy that's looking to put him in his place here tonight. This guy's been saying all week how he's going to prove a point in this match tonight.
And I think it's going to be Grayson doing some groaning after that attack.
Yeah, but he's not down yet.
Agility like that, easier said than done, gentlemen. The key to dealing with a superstar like Grayson Waller is to frustrate him. Getting under Waller's skin will cause him to get sloppy and leave himself wide open.
It would also be a fitting taste of his own medicine for Waller. He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Looking for something big here.
Oh, God.
What agility.
Got the knees up.
Uh-oh.
And Grayson gets that turn back on him.
A running Hurricane Rana.
Beautiful. Grayson falling victim to a surge of attacks here.
Yeah, this is like sky high.
5-star frog splash. Quickly transition. Shoulders are down.
Uh-oh.
And got the win. That is a huge win here tonight.
Dropping the gloves right away. We got a hockey fight on our hands. Talk about a hot start. These two aren't looking to have a friendly competition here.
Yeah, this is going to be a battle.
Uh-oh. Great ring awareness saved him.
Every counter being answered with another.
Oh! They are feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down
and a series of vicious stomps. Oh, man, that's like death by 1,000 cuts.
a running Hurricane Rana.
And just like that, we've kicked the tempo up a notch.
And the powerhouse Zoe Stark knocked off her block a bit.
Nothing she hasn't faced before. She should be fine.
Corey, what's the strategy for going head-to-head with Zoe Stark?
Well, Zoe tends to get offended when people stand up to her, Cole, so the strategy's simple. Stand up to her. Get in Zoe's face. Take the fight to her. Ultimately, Zoe will get frustrated and start making avoidable mistakes.
Deep trouble here.
Look out.
Slingshot guillotine leg drop. It's incredible, the inventiveness we are seeing on display here.
Springboard.
Oh, on the knees. That could be the tide turner. Ooh.
She countered that into her own offense. Oh, the referee got hit inadvertently.
My, oh my, what elevation.
Making way towards the top rope.
Taking flight.
5-star frog splash. The pin. It's all or nothing time.
We might have already had a fall if the referee wasn't out of action.
And that's all she wrote. Oh, no, not waiting a second.
Striking first, always a solid strategy.
Yeah, a shady strategy. The bell is rung, and clearly the superstar is itching to get things going.
I love the intensity, Michael. No point getting inside that ring if you're not eager to throw down and get into it.
That's true, Byron. A WWE ring is no place for cowardice.
And then we've got Michin, a superstar with no shortage of attitude. Michin loves to take the fight right to her opponent and get in their face with hard, devastating hits.
Not one to hold back or back down from a fight, Michin has had to battle for everything she has accomplished in this industry. Once that bell is rung, you can count on her to go all out, non-stop until it's over.
Oh, what a response. Oh! Oh, did you hear that?
Up and down, what a slam. Dodge is out of the way.
Running Hurricane Rana. You've solidified your name as a top athlete when you're able to pull off that move.
Oh,
He's looking to go high risk from the top rope.
Sky high, knees up, just in time.
Back elbow completely cuts them off.
Running Hurricane Rana. Agility like that is what can set you apart from the rest of the locker room.
Launching.
5-star frog splash. Transitions into the pin. Is this it? And that'll about do it, folks. Nice counter from Van Dam.
Saw it coming and took complete advantage.
Was not going to be caught by surprise. Had a feeling a cheap shot was coming. This one's underway, and Rob Van Dam is a competitor who knows no fear. RVD will not back down and will not quit.
Remember, Van Dam is a top aerialist and a martial arts expert who's happy to roll the dice and put his body up as collateral.
RVD also has an incredible pain threshold, so just when you think you've got him, finds a way to strike.
But he'll be taking on an individual who is turning a lot of heads as of late. He's gained a level of popularity that is steadily growing week by week, and he wants to prove that the hype is legitimate.
A picture-perfect moonsault.
And don't just look at that as showing off. The revolution involved in that move makes the impact so much more devastating. Showing off the quickness, that'll turn things around in a hurry.
Corey, Rob Van Dam is known for his unorthodox style in the ring. How exactly do you combat such a dangerous competitor?
Oh, we all know RVD loves to get high, Cole, which is why you have to ground him if you...
Places their opponent all the way on the top rope. You got to wonder what's going through their mind. Their opponent trying to thwart their plans, but the superstar planning their attack now. Oh, this is getting dangerous. Look at this, shots to the back of the neck. What in the world are they planning here? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Avalanche poison Rana! And you have to think the effects of that maneuver are going to linger. Super kick!
Gosh!
Whoa, leaping through the air.
Shoulders down, pinning predicament.
He might just be trying to frustrate his opponent a little with that attempt.
Strong suplex.
Hit with the knee. On the move, bouncing off the ropes.
Rolling thunder!
Straight into the pin.
Gets the shoulder up. He is going to take this match as long and as far as he needs to. Running Hurricane Rana.
Quick reflex is so important in a match like this.
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
Taking things back into the ring.
Got him in the corner now. Before a second shoulder. Wow.
Oh, he cuts it off.
Ooh, merciless looking blow.
Imminent doom for him.
Standing Spanish fly. Are you kidding me?
Incredible.
Blast off.
5-star frog splash. And right into the pin.
Uh-oh.
2, almost 2.5.
He really thought that was it.
Ooh, reversal catches RVD.
Has them hooked, looking for sliced bread.
Oh, countered into a power slam.
He's got him square in his sights here.
Springboard, but nobody home.
Springboard.
Phoenix splash.
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, my God, what a crossbody.
Van Dam is out of the way. Here we go. Rolling crucifix into the cover. No.
No, we're not doing it now. We're taking a ride, Byron.
Yeah.
For the win here.
Gotta be it.
kicked out. Wow.
Off the ropes, flipping into a cutter.
RVD just getting knocked around.
And this is how you ground Van Dam. This is how you keep him from getting to the high that he loves so much. Now's the time to find that second win. Find that rush of adrenaline to push you forward. Good Lord, scarily close to 3.
Going for sliced bread. Oh, countered into a power slam.
Man, what timing on that counter. Oh, God. Now attempts the cover.
Can he keep him down?
And that'll do it. It's finally over with the win. Here we go, starting things off like a couple of old school heavy hitters.
Okay, they got it out of their system.
Oh, not by a long shot. This is going to be an emotional match from here on out.
Wow, breathtaking, standing shooting star. Sometimes you just gotta show off and show out.
Nothing going Nikki Bella's way right now.
Yeah, Nikki has an uphill climb right now. Oof. Gets herself out of harm's way.
Running Hurricane Rana.
Fantastic.
She's being derailed here.
Been holding strong thus far in the match, but you can only outrun the lasting effects of a fight for so long.
What agility. Boom. Nikki Bella, of course, known for her hard-hitting offense and impressive strength. Corey, do you think both of those aspects of Nikki's game are going to come into play here?
Oh, of course, Colby.
Up high. 5-star frog splash. Covers, wasting no time.
This could be it.
No, she kicks out.
This is going to come down to who wants it more.
That can be the game clincher right there.
An emphatic victory. For it.
Hey, just because the bell hasn't rung doesn't mean you're safe.
I don't like the action at all, but I have to agree with your sentiment there. All right, here we go, guys, with what promises to be a thrilling one-on-one match.
And you can tell this superstar is as excited as we are for this one. Hopefully any nerves going into this match don't get in the way.
That's definitely just part of the job description, Corey. You've got to be able to handle these huge moments here in WWE.
And with someone like Alba Fire, you never quite know what you're going to get. Other than an absolute battle, that is.
Yeah, Fire absolutely goes into every match like she's going into war. And she brings that killer instinct of hers along for the ride.
Oh, my Lord. What contact. And whatever the game plan, it didn't look to work out for Alba there.
She knew what she was in for tonight. She came prepared for this. She managed to avoid that offense.
Corey, what do you think is the best strategy for taking on Alba Fire?
Alba Fire's not afraid to put her body on the line, which means when you're in the ring against her, you have to be just as fearless, if not more so. I'm not saying to adopt a crash and burn style of offense against Fire, but you can't be afraid to go big when the opportunity presents itself. All over the place. Every strike more devastating than the last.
Oh, he flips that around.
Ouch. Ooh, stinging kick. Nice drop kick.
He's headed up high.
Take off. Oh, that hurt. What a counter. Crash landing.
Poorly timed offense there.
Fireman's carry.
Down in a sit-out spine buster.
And he breaks the count quickly.
Fighting hard to stay in this match. You saw that one coming. Poorly timed offense there. That looks painful. Able to slip out of that one.
Running Hurricane Rana.
And just like that, we've kicked the tempo up a notch.
Oh, strong impact.
Oh!
Oh, with authority. Ow. Ooh. Climbing up the corner.
To the sky!
5-star frog splash. And quickly into the cover.
Might be in trouble.
It's over, all in a nice work.
Well, so much for a feeling out process. These two are unloading. Starting things off like a line brawl. You know this one's personal.
They should just be grateful they didn't get a 5-minute major. And Logan Paul unable to gain focus there.
Sure, he's taking some stiff shots, but he's still in this.
What a splash!
That'll bust up your insides. Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize?
What a counter! Ouch! Logan Paul has been praised as being a natural athlete in the ring. Could that help him out tonight?
Absolutely. The more Logan utilizes his athleticism, his agility, the better off I think he'll be. All Logan needs to do is find the room to go for those big powerhouse attacks and fast-paced moves he's capable of.
What impact! Boom!
Paul avoids the attack. Oh my gosh! Nice takedown, stack for the pin!
Quick shoulder up.
What stamina. It's truly impressive to completely beat the count here.
Went for the springboard and missed! From the top, wow, a superstar! That was incredible.
And Paul is being picked apart here.
This is Logan Paul's perseverance blast off.
What a stop to the back of the neck. Attempting high rip.
Waiting for something big in the corner.
Oh, waiting for.
He's quick to get out of the way there.
Point of the elbow to the nose. Another targeted attack to his head and neck area. He has to be careful.
And looking to cause some damage by attacking the skull.
Titanium loaded right hand.
Amazing display from Logan Paul.
You put in the time and effort, you see results like that.
Big slam.
Looks to climb the top rope. Logan Paul.
Oh, got the knees up. Could be a big turnaround here.
Oof. Oh, God.
Foot to the midsection. Back elbow.
From out of nowhere.
RKO.
And Logan Paul is laid out.
He manages to kick out. What strength.
Logan Paul showing why you just can't underestimate him in this game. He's got that insatiable hunger. He's got that never-ending gas tank.
It must be demoralizing knowing you've unleashed your best shot on your opponent to no avail. Have you ever seen such disdain from this superstar for the other?
This is so chaotic.
They've taken it to a new level here tonight.
Well, I don't think either one of these superstars will ever be the same.
Take it over.
Going for the win here. refusing to give up even an inch of ground as this match continues. Kick to the stomach puts an end to that.
And Zagiri finds its mark. Bringing this back into the ring. Took him out at the knee. Huge shot.
He's covering him. He's got him.
And a win. That may be one of the biggest wins of his career. He's able to reverse it.
Expected the unexpected. Absolutely zoned in from the start.
Refusing to be caught off guard. Certainly scouted the opposition. One of the many faces of Foley in action tonight. Dude Love might be the most eccentric of his personas. From the top rope. Ripped off the ropes in a hurry. And he beat Dude Love to the punch.
Oh, missed connection.
Headbutt.
And is he? Yeah, looks like he's bleeding now. He dropped. Fought back with a punch to the gut.
And Zagiri finds its mark.
Ooh, well measured.
Oh, what a quick answer.
Counter after counter. Neither superstar getting the clear advantage. Wow, breathtaking standing shooting star.
It's incredible the inventiveness we are seeing on display here.
Dude Love definitely dances to the beat of his own particular groove. Corey, how do you handle someone as eccentric as Dude Love?
At the end of the day, Cole, Dude Love is still a face of Foley, which means you need to be able to hang tough against him. To out-tough Dude Love is truly easier said than done, but that's the key here.
Picking up speed. Drop kick right on the money. Springboard.
Knees up, saw it coming, and was laying in wait.
Knee lift to the body. Nice. Oh, he had that scouted. Oh, my God. Making his way to the top here. Lift off. 5-star frog splash.
Following it up with the cover.
2. It's over. Brutality finally comes to an end. And what differentiates a steel?
Well, so much for a feeling out process. These two are unloading. Starting things off like a line brawl. You know this one's personal.
They should just be grateful they didn't get a 5-minute major. Just punishing the leg. The sheen is starting to wear off of him a bit now.
He's a tough guy. He can handle the intensity of this steel cage match.
Ford seems unable to turn the momentum here.
Montez is definitely in peril here.
Showing no signs of defense here, guys. How do you mentally prepare for the brutality of a steel cage match?
Well, you have to find a way to let go of your own limits and stop thinking within the rules. If there's any savagery deep down inside you, this is when you let it out.
Ford showing how much punishment he can withstand before getting his own offense in.
Ford hoping to start a rush of his own with that attack.
Oh, a step up Enziguri.
Boom.
He's trying to make his way up the cage. Here we go. 5-star frog splash. And now going to start the climb up the cage.
You have to be cautious while climbing. Don't want to slip and fall.
Taking in the view now from the top of the cage. And he's straddling the top of the cage, just feet away from making it to the outside.
He's halfway home. Time to start the descent.
And there's the survivor of this steel cage match.
Dropping the gloves right away. We got a hockey fight on our hands.
Okay, they got it out of their system. Not by a long shot. This is going to be an emotional match from here on out. You've solidified your name as a top athlete when you're able to pull off that move. Stiff elbow to the face.
Drop kick hits the mark.
Shawn Michaels has run into trouble.
Yeah, but Michaels might just be waiting for an opportune time for a match-changing move.
Enzuigiri finds its mark.
Nice job dodging contact there.
What a display here. Counters on both sides. One counter met by another.
And sometimes fans label Michaels as cocky, but I just believe it's a natural attitude that comes from being so intelligent in the ring.
People like to brand HBK as overconfident, but take a moment to look at all his accomplishments and you'll see that he's downright humble in comparison. If there's anyone who knows how to win a match, it's Shawn Michaels.
Michaels putting it all on the line.
Lined up.
From the top.
Whoa, what a landing.
No matter who you are, when you crash on the floor, a searing pain races through your body.
2, 3.
Running Hurricane Rana.
Agility like that, easier said than done, gentlemen.
Oh my God.
Michaels avoids the attack.
Looking helpless right now. Stiff kick. And a kick. Devastating kick.
Manages to slip.
Shawn can't be stopped now.
Momentum is the best friend of the Heartbreak Kid.
Being set up in the corner for something.
Drop kick.
Beautiful.
Climbing to the top turnbuckle now.
Lift off.
5-star frog splash.
And then quickly the cover.
There's 2. Wards off the pin at 2.
This is no time to hesitate. You can feel the end coming.
HBK is in serious danger.
And that'll finally do it. What a victory.
That power is won by the Order of Anarchy.
Order of Shadows.
Order of tradition.
Anything is possible.